Hello Stampers, today I'm going to do a short video on how to mount your labels on your red rubber stamps. Okay, so you punch them out of the rubber, you take the backing off, and then you find the correct label. And if you take it and peel the whole label off, this is the side where it's split on the back, and I've got the whole label with the backing still on the other side. And you put your label on an acrylic block, and then you can peel this backing off. And then you position your rubber stamp directly over that label and lay it down, push it down, when you peel it off the block, you have a perfectly mounted stamp. So let's do it with another one. Let's take the word thank you. I'm going to peel the label off the back. Okay, then I'm going to peel the label itself off the sticker sheet. Oops, I got the wrong label. Well, since I have it, let's do that one. It says we're in this together. So we've got the right stamp now. We're going to peel the label off the back, or the backing off the label. And then this ends up being the exact shape of your stamp. You can see the edges as you lay it down. Lay it down on top of your image, and you have a nicely labeled stamp. And since I have thank you out, I'm going to go ahead and pull the label for thank you. I'm going to put it down on my block. I think the hard part is peeling the label off the back here. Okay, so then you position your stamp. You can see the edge of the label on your block. You lay that down, and you've got a beautifully mounted stamp. Well, this one was a little off. If you find yourself a little bit off, you cannot remove the label. It will ruin your stamp. So just take your scissors and cut off any sticky spots. Now, one thing, if you don't get it labeled correctly or real well, when you position it to stamp, it's not going to be exactly how your stamp is, which is why I almost always check. Like if I was stamping that, you want to be able to see that it's lined up straight when you put it down. So quite often I will stamp something on my grid paper, and you can see that that went downhill just a little bit. I also got an edge here. Another thing you can do if you get a lot of edges on your stamps is actually take and clip off some of the red rubber in the spot that's giving you trouble. You want to do that straight up and down Otherwise, if you don't want to take the padding out from underneath the rubber. Okay, so then we figured out that this went downhill a little bit. So if we position it just so that it tilts up a little bit, I think that's a little straighter, but that's always something to pay attention to. And we didn't get, even when we rock it here, we aren't getting that edge. So hope that is helpful. Have fun mounting your stamps. Another thing I like to do after I'm done mounting my stamps is to take off the rest of the backing off of this rubber. And lay it down in my case. And then I can put my stamps in there. And it's real easy to tell if you're missing any when you go to put them away. Sometimes they don't like to fit back in, but those labels are so sticky that if they stick even a little bit, I mean, so you put those back in. It's real easy to say, hey, I'm missing one, and you most likely find it right on your desk.